Hi guys, I am Kenya and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So it's going to be another car video. I am just waiting to go look at a luxury apartment. It looks like it's gonna be really nice, and I have about 30 more minutes because I'm pretty early. So let's just talk, okay? So I was online last night, right? And there was this article. Let me pull it up so I could tell y'all exactly, because I don't want to miss no details. So yes, a company posted SocialiteNoe Systems Incorporated. It's an information technology and services company. So they posted a job description on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is like a great place to find employment and things of that nature. And so the first job description, the first one, it says preferably Caucasian, who has good technical background including knowledge of RPA. And then it just like goes on to list like what the job description is. Now I feel like after reading this job description, I'm not shocked at all. I feel like this is the culture with a lot of jobs, but they just don't tell you. They're not going to put in the description, we're not looking for blacks, we're not looking for Latinos, we're not looking for, Chinese, because obviously it's impolitically correct. However, I'm not surprised, and being a black woman and working in white spaces, which I spoke about in probably a couple other videos, it's pretty tough because you have to conform to their environment. Now, I'm glad that they put preferably Caucasian, because some of these job applications are very long, so that just saved a black person their time with even going forward and filling out the application. So thank you for that. Thank you for being transparent. And if that one person that wrote the job description feels that way, like, what is exactly the culture of that company? Like, what is really going on? Because I'm sure somebody made a comment like, we're not hiring no black people. However, the person who wrote the ad wasn't smart enough not to put it in the ad. Yeah, so they received a lot of backlash for posting it, and so people were replying back on LinkedIn like your job listing for mid-senior level business development positions, top qualification is preferably Caucasian. Someone says, how could you possibly think that's okay? Then someone else said, you said the quiet part out loud. I thought that was funny, meaning like preferably Caucasian, like that's like a quiet thing, like you're not supposed to like actually say it, duh. And then someone writes, I'm not shocked by this, but I'm shocked the listing doesn't say preferably Caucasian male. Because we all know that's exactly what they mean. And I feel her on that one. And then someone says, taking this further, question, if a Caucasian person gets the job, are they not offended by the idea that perhaps the only real reason they got the job is because of their skin color? Sounds like a terrible company to work with. A lackluster value prop. So then SocialiteNoe Systems, they issued an apology, a very generic one, might I add. And they said, SocialiteNoe apologizes for the anger and frustration caused by the offensive job post. It does not reflect our core values of inclusivity and equality. The individuals involved have been terminated. We will take this as a learning experience and will continue to serve our diverse community. And then someone people started calling them out about the apology. Like, I think you're going to have to do more to demonstrate you're not all a bunch of racists. Then someone says, instead of writing something generic as hell like this, maybe explain to us, how did this happen? And I agree, how the hell did this happen? Did a company you work with send in a straight up racist help wanted ad and y'all just Control-C, Control-V'd it? Or was it an in-person discussion and your employee went, sounds fine? So I just think that's freaking interesting. But like I was saying before, it's like really interesting being a black person and always working in white spaces. It's like I have to refine so much of myself just to fit into those spaces. And I have like another channel where I used to do I wore crochet braids for 2 whole years. So the curly hair that I would you see me in all my other videos, those are braids. And so I would do different, you know, showcase different crochet hairstyles on my channel, and I will always say, yeah, gotta make sure that my hair isn't too big because I don't want to scare the people at work, you know. And I'm always conscious about how my hair is, because for a while I used to wear my natural hair like twisted out, but that is seemed unprofessional, deemed as unprofessional when you're working in these corporate environments. And I'm not gonna ruin my hair again. Like, I literally ruined my hair flat ironing it, trying to get it straight, you know, to fit into these spaces. And so I have to do so much and be so conscious with my hair at all times. And I feel like this is something that should be taught in college, especially to Black students, because you feel like, okay, you're going to graduate, you got your education, you're going to get a corporate job. But it's just not about having that degree. It's a whole total package. It's a certain one you have to even look just to get your foot in the door. But getting back on topic, I am so not surprised that that person put preferably Caucasian. And I wish a lot of companies would just straight out just say preferably Caucasian, preferably Latino, whatever it is, so I'm not wasting any keystrokes applying for jobs, not myself but so many other people. Just keep it real, because I don't need y'all hanging on me for, you know, your little affirmative action so you can have one Black person on the, you know, payroll, and people looking at me like, you know, okay. It's so funny, your parking is so scarce. You got 2 people busting you trying to get a parking space. All right, that didn't turn into a fight, okay? But yeah, I just feel like a lot of places should be transparent. And even working in property management, it's rare that I see Black women. I'll see Black men, but Black women like at the forefront at the desk. And when I was first working at my property, people would be surprised when they would come in and they would see me. And I went to a property in Jersey City where there was a Black girl, a young Black girl, and she basically had the industry look, and she was the face. Like, I walk in and it was her, and I was kind of like taken aback because it's just something I rarely see. And so if you're working in any other part of the country and you're like, oh, we got Black leasing agents or whatever, listen, I'm in the Northeast, okay? I'm just telling you my own experience. I mean, I haven't been to every property. You know, I have been to a lot of properties, and in properties that I have been to, this is what I have noticed. So I'm just speaking from my own personal experience. And, you know, she presented the property so well. She was so well spoken. She showed me around. Like, that was like the best apartment tour I ever had in my life. Like, that was an experience. And I was like, okay, all right, girl. They need to hire more sisters, so, you know, more people could get that, you know, luxury. Like I said, when I am looking for apartments, especially if it's luxury, I need that whole experience, and she gave it to me, y'all. So yeah, it's just really interesting just seeing that post. Like, it's just very, very interesting. And it seems like ever since Donald Trump got into office, people have become more and more bold, you know, with their racism. They don't even try to like curb it or say it on a sneak tip or save it for kitchen talk at home with the families. They just outwardly just showing their everything, just showing just who they truly are. So in a sense, I'm kind of, I don't know, I feel like if that's what employers want, they should just put that in a job description. Just go ahead and put it in there. So what do you guys think about the ad overall? Like, how do you feel about it? Like, are you like disgusted? Are you just like have no feelings about it? Like, do you think that if employers really want to just hire Caucasian women, that they should just put it out there, or Caucasian male, because that's what they really be wanting? Like, let me know like your thoughts on it, like the whole situation, the whole debacle. Like, I don't know, like, it's just that was very, very interesting. So I just had to share it with you guys. So if you're here to the end of this video, I just want to thank you guys for coming to kick it with me today, and I'm gonna see you guys in my next YouTube video. Toodles.
Production.